What acid did I drive?
Dude has got one
Dave's
flew
possessed.
over the cuckoo's nest crazy.
Hello there, friends, followers, and film fanatics alike. Welcome to another More Movies Reacts video. My name's Greg Fisher. His name is David Roberts, and we're here to react to a trailer for a forthcoming film, have a little chat about it, make good on our promise to react to it. We're going to react like it's a live reaction. It's amazing. You got to stick with us. How are you doing, Dave?
I'm pretty damn good, sir. Pretty damn good. How are you?
All the better for seeing you, buddy. Last week, we reacted to the trailer for the forthcoming film Elvis, which is directed by Baz Luhrmann, about the king of rock and roll himself, Elvis Aaron Presley. Looked really good. We had quite a few hits on that video, more than usual, which was kind of nice. Thank you. Thank you if you watched the video last week and subscribed as a result and left us a nice comment. We appreciate it. Thank you very much. This week I thought we'd stay with the music theme because the Foo Fighters have a forthcoming movie coming out this year called Studio 666. Do you know anything about this movie?
Yeah, I just heard about it the other day because it's just come out, I think, and someone I know was basically saying, "Oh, well, what's this studio?" I was like, "What the hell, Studio 666 when it's out?" And they were like, "Oh, it's Foo Fighters film," and I was like, "Oh, intriguing." So yeah, it's about the extent of what I know about it, really.
Right. Have you been drinking?
Not really.
On any heavy meds?
No.
Just checking. Okay, so yeah.
How dare you talk to me like that?
The Foo Fighters have got a great history of having these really dramatic videos as well. You know, I think, like, remember Everlong? That was kind of like, kind of Tim Burton-y in a way, sort of dark and creepy, but with a really good narrative throughout the video. They always had great videos to accompany their songs. That even goes back, I think, as well to Dave's former band Nirvana, because Nirvana had some really interesting videos as well. In their short time as a rock band. I used to really love them back in the day. That was just about the right time for me when they were sort of on the rise. So Nirvana was like my favorite band. Obviously the Foo Fighters came out afterwards. I'm a fan. I'd say I liked them. They had some great albums, some great songs. Are you a Foo Fighters fan?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say like I'm a hardcore fan, but I like their stuff. Dave Grohl's a really cool guy and a very talented musician.
That's it. Some people call him the nicest guy in rock and roll. It's like everybody loves him. Do you remember as well, he was also in Tenacious D? He had like a sort of cameo in that, I think, as the devil.
Love Tenacious D.
Yeah.
What a
good fun. So this has got a director called B J McDonnell. I had a little look at his credentials. He's directed a few Slayer videos over the years. He's not got too many directorial credits other than that. So this may be like the biggest thing he's worked on yet. But story by Dave Grohl, we've already said that. Obviously, you've been written by some professionals into a script. I'm quite surprised to see like a band starring in a movie. Can we, apart from like the Beatles and the Monkees and people like that, can you think of any, I suppose the Spice Girls, but you know what I mean, where a band stars in the sort of like a dramatization, a sort of...
Yeah, there's not many. As you say, things like the Beatles and of course like Spice World and stuff have happened. I mean, there's obviously been like more documentary based endeavours over the years, of course. There's lots of examples of that.
Well, even with the Foo Fighters, I've seen one or two with featuring the Foo Fighters before.
But for fictional pieces, it's quite rare, isn't it?
Well, let's see what's all about. Let's whack the trailer on, react to it as promised, and then have another chat about it afterwards. What say you, sir?
Sounds fantastic.
Let's rock.
Foo Fighters! You gotta get me a record.
It's our 10th album. We gotta break the mold on this one.
Up top.
Let's go somewhere we've never been.
This place is amazing.
Do you guys get this overwhelming sense of debt? Doesn't really seem like the right fit. Whoa, that's rad. That was weird. The sound of this house is the sound of album 10.
All right, you guys, amps, living room.
Let me apologize in advance for all the rock we're about to make.
Got a couple of ideas I've been working on. I'll lay them on you.
Everlong.
Dude, wait. It's called Everlong, and you wrote it about 20 years ago.
Losing
How
his
you
shit.
feeling? Everything okay?
Ever since we moved into this house, my mind is flooded.
Ooh.
We all have rights.
Is that Lionel Richie?
It's not
Lionel
just
Richie.
Amazing.
a creepy rock and roll house. It allows spiritual entities to cross into our world.
What acid did I drive?
Dude has got one
Dave's
flew over the cuckoo's
possessed.
ass crazy.
What's this place, man? Let's finish the track.
Can't we just wait, dude? You found a new musical note?
Hell yes, I did.
It's an L.
Any
Jesus.
chefs in the group?
I'm pretty handy on a grill.
Yeah, you like your meat charred and dry.
He does make a killer barbecue.
What do we do?
We go save his ass.
Is the animal this done?
Yeah, it's killer. Here you go, man. Finish the song.
You did.
Nasty. Well then, whip my Rickenbacker with a drumstick. That looks pretty fucking funny, if you ask me. They're kind of cool guys, all of the Foo Fighters, aren't they? They've all got a good personality. You've got Taylor Hawkins there, of course, the drummer, who's a pretty good dude. He's quite funny. And he's coming across as if he's, they're all playing themselves, but you still have to be able to act in something like this.
Yeah.
Got Pat Smear as well. He's always great. And the other dudes in the band. Plus their acolytes, obviously people playing, their roadies and stuff like that.
Roadies and stuff.
So there's a good potential for fun here. It's obviously a bit of a horror comedy, whatever, mixed in with a bit of rock and roll. It's kind of like a winning combination, really. And they're a popular band. Horror's a popular genre. Yeah, what do you think? What are your initial thoughts on that? Oh, Dave.
Yeah, I mean, on the one hand, of course, it looks very silly and over the top, but that's exactly kind of what you want from these kind of films.
Oh,
so,
yeah, you wouldn't want to be serious.
Exactly. So, in that sense, it looks kind of fun. It's got ridiculous kills in there, silly demonology, funny jokes going through it, celebrity cameos.
Pretty good effects, I thought. Like where he turns the light off to go to sleep and all that stuff happens in the background. It's like, whoa. There's a few good shots in there that I thought this actually looks visually, quite impressive.
Yeah, it seems like they've played it right in terms of, it feels like it's got some legitimacy to it.
Sure.
It looks fun. I'm sure it'd be a great one to just, chill out, hang out, grab a beer.
Good film with friends.
Yeah, exactly.
You can have some fun.
Have a good laugh at it.
Especially fans of the band, or fans of rock music in general, and that whole sort of mythology, really, that, selling your soul to the devil and all that. Like it was covered in Tenacious D in a way. You've kind of got overtones of that happening here. Dave front and center there, doing his best Dave Grohl.
Does make a killer barbecue.
Kind of funny. He obviously gets possessed, doesn't he? And then they have to try and free him from being possessed by the look of it. But I think that looks fun. I think that looks like it could be a good watch.
Yeah, I mean, that's it. It looks like a good laugh, good fun. Dave Grohl being cool as he always is. Completely ridiculous, over the top, but with that being a fun little movie to chill out with.
Yeah, looks like
it's all you could really want from it.
It's got some good laughs in there as well. That's like where he's playing them Everlong, and they're all like, "Man, you wrote that years ago, dude."
Years ago, yeah.
So
a lot of kind of self-referential kind of in their world stuff going on, which is pretty fun. And some of the kills look very creative. The stuff at the barbecue and stuff.
Barbecue in the one guy's face. Yeah, I think Foo Fighters have always portrayed that side of themselves where they don't take things too seriously, don't take themselves too seriously, even though like one of the biggest rock bands on the planet, and they can pull huge audiences, fill Wembley Stadium and all that. They don't tend to, you know, take themselves too seriously. They're kind of like down to earth in that sense. So the fact that they look like they're taking the piss out of themselves a bit in this film, it's going to work really well, I think.
Yeah, I always thought that the first time I really thought, oh yeah, these guys just are really funny and don't care and like poking fun at it all is the video to Learn to Fly.
Yeah.
All them years ago.
When they're the pilots in the plane and all that. And,
yeah.
They always had like, great videos like that. They always, I think it was almost like it became a Foo Fighters thing that their videos always had a bit of a sort of funny edge where they'd be clowning around, as we discussed earlier. But I wonder whether they'll bring an album out, like he was talking about doing the 10th album there. I wonder whether they will actually bring out an album to accompany the film, and that'll be their 10th album. Be interesting sort of marketing.
That would be cool.
Ploy if they did. But yeah, so what do you think, guys? Are you Foo Fighters fans? Do you like Dave Grohl? Are you into all this kind of music? Did you like Tenacious D when that came out? Do you think this looks like good fun? Let us know in the comments. It'd be great to hear from you. But I think that's it, Dave. I think we're wrapped up here. That's another reaction, my friend. I think we'll be off now to brush up on some hot licks and scales, and we'll get the band back together.
And find the note L.
Yeah, I love it. The lost chord. Well, that's it for this video. Please leave us a comment and let us know what you thought. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe right here on YouTube. To check out more of our articles and reviews, check out our website, moremovies.co.uk. And why not join us on social media? That's at More Movies for you across the board. You know the score. And if you'd like to support us, consider buying us a coffee at buymeacoffee.com, or you can become a More Movies patron over on patreon.com. All the links are in the description below. And to check out more of our filmtastic videos, click one of the buttons on screen now.